Okay, my name is Cheryl Rose. I'm with the oral communication class, and I'm talking about a topic today that I think all of you will find quite interesting, and it's, do you really have a friend? And when I ask that question, it's really allowing you to really think the way you interpretate the term, that's my friend. Do the person that you say that about, do they feel the same way that you feel? Or do they just go along with you to keep peace? The reason this needs to be reevaluated and thought about, because it lets you really establish what you have established over the years with somebody. For instance, when you consider somebody a friend, do you even care about their feelings? Do you care when they talk? Do you care what their thought process is? And one of the things that's important is that a friendship can travel through miscommunications, misunderstandings, your ups and your downs. You're able to build each other up. It really helps you to see where you stand at in a relationship. So when you say you have a friend, that's really worth evaluating. Now think about how this friendship connects all through your life and how it escalates to some points. It can bring out the best in you. It can bring out the worst, but it can also balance out everything that the two of you, or more as a group, would experience in life. For instance, it allows you to learn how to forgive, to forget, and to really value the thought process of your friend. It allows you to grow, to listen, and to learn together. And how we communicate determines how far that friendship will escalate. One of the things and the reason that I chose this topic is because I believe that at least one friendship in life can have a lasting effect on us throughout our lifetime. And when you reevaluate how you communicate, you learn sincerely on through the years that there have been challenges in a friendship. If there's not any challenges, you really don't have that interpersonal relationship. But I have a friend of some 23 years. 20 years my senior. And what's interesting, the challenge in our friendship was that sometimes we would talk over each other or abruptly cut in when another one's talking and not acknowledge what the other one was saying. But even though we learned how to communicate, we learned through miscommunication and all sorts of beautiful things. One of the things that helped this relationship to move further was that particular friend had so many other beautiful qualities about herself. And it ended up that we maintained a very long relationship. And it allowed our relationship to escalate to the point of where it is now. In spite of the difference and the upbringing each of us had, we have a beautiful relationship. But now let me tell you how we got to this point. There's an initial stage in a relationship. In that initial stage, it started with this particular person's husband making a bouquet for my wedding. And what happened with that bouquet is that we started communicating. Hello? And the flow was beautiful, and it turned out to be a beautiful communication. The second thing was the similarity stages. There were various things and similarities that we have went through, even though we had different backgrounds. Me and her values and our interests and the similarities we had experienced in life had really started to flow. So it showed that our relationship really escalated. Now the third thing in our life was the proximal point of our relationship. Me and this particular friend, we were interpersonally connected to ones that was close to us. This friend and myself, we became entwined with each other's children. Although there's an age difference in children, but yet that built our relationship even stronger. Now, the last stage of this friendship that I have with this person, we finally reached the complementary stage. Her difference in values and minds, they balance out. And so they have made a beautiful relationship. And so that age difference no longer mattered. We begin to respect each other as a friend and to believe in why we got to that point. Now, what's interesting is that one of the things that Ralph Waldo Emerson stated, he said, the best of life is conversation, and the greatest success is confidence or perfect understanding between sincere people. Well, me and my friend of 23 or more years, we became sincere. We're not scared to express the emotions that we feel. And it's interesting, the thought that Stephen Covey suggests. In his book, The 7 Thoughts of Highly Effective People, he stated it's wise to seek to understand rather than to be understood. So a lot of times, me and her may not understand, or it's a miscommunication, but we seek to understand each other. And because of that, I can truly say once in my lifetime I have had a friend. And now the relationship has escalated to such a point that with a surety, I know I have a friend. Thank you.
Well,
really gonna miss you. It's really gonna be different without you. Time is gonna be hard and slow. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna be thinking about you. Yes, I am. Time came